Afghani's country. It's not. We've got nowhere we can go. They can go home. Where are we going? When the demographic of this nation has changed so much that it's no longer England, where are we meant to go? Is it right that we become a minority in England? No, it's not. Really and proudly and unashamedly say that.
I'm here with British controversial man, or so the media claims at least. I'm here with Tommy Robinson. Tommy,
good to see you.
Such a pleasure to see you.
Smoking kills, so does Islam.
It does indeed. I'm going to start with a number of quick-fire questions. What's the most dangerous idea that society has accepted as normal according to you?
Islam.
If you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be?
Donald Trump.
If you could have sit down with one of your enemies, what enemy would it be?
I don't have any enemies, do I?
If it was one of your critics, which of your critics would you like to sit down with and tell them your version of the story?
Tell them my version. I don't know, Joe. I never make any relevance of our critics. I think they're irrelevant. So all the opposition to us, they're totally irrelevant in what we need to do. I always try to say to our supporters, ignore the left, ignore the communists, ignore them. We just need to make sure we're doing what we're doing. So I probably wouldn't want to sit down with any of them.
Are you a religious man?
I am a religious man. I wasn't. I am. In fact, I think there's a Christian revival coming. I think something huge is happening. I've witnessed it at our last 3 demonstrations. I feel that we've been betrayed by the church in Britain. I think the church has been infiltrated by Marxists who don't believe in Jesus themselves, and they've used it for their own agenda. And I think that, and I feel betrayed and have done for a long time by the church leaders. They've always sided with the communists, they've sided with the Islamists against us, the working class. We were their lost sheep.
Is there a public figure that you respect that your supporters would be surprised that you respect?
No, I don't think so. No, because the people I look up to are the people who have taken risks. And I look up to Donald Trump. I look up to Elon Musk. I look up to Gert Wilders. I look up to anyone who spoke out and took the risks and didn't need to. Donald Trump didn't need to stand for election. He was loved. He took a major risk to bring about change. So I think that everyone would expect me to respect those people.
Have you ever thought about quitting public life?
No. So many people rely on the voice and rely on the movement that even if I wanted to take a back seat, how can I?
What's something you've changed your mind about?
I guess it's ever evolving. I guess back when we invaded Afghanistan and Iraq, you didn't believe what the government was telling you. Now I know they lied. So then it makes you question everything. What else did they lie about? They took out weapons of mass destruction. They took out Gaddafi. Was that a lie? Was that the right thing to do? Even now with Assad being removed, was that right? What's been replaced with? It's been replaced by jihadists. Where were Christians safe? They were safe under Assad. So I look at all of the conflicts that we've gone through, and you end up asking more questions and having less answers. The British establishment have lied to us about every conflict. They've lied about everything. So it's a dangerous situation because you then get people who just don't believe anything. We should be able to trust. Our government could warn us. Look at the whole COVID thing. There could be a mass disease about to spread tomorrow, and everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, of course it is. Oh yeah, really. But there could be. But not.
If you want to watch the full interview, Tommy Robinson, the British public, is ready for a revolution. Go to Visegrad 24, and you can watch the full interview. It's about 1 hour and 10 minutes, but my right arm alert if I keep holding it for 1 hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, Visegrad, Tommy Robinson, the British public, is ready for a revolution. You want to start a revolution, blah, blah. Anyway, I'll play another minute of it before. I tried to put my England flag around me, but I kept whapping it the wrong way. Anyway.
No one's ever going to believe them. They've told too many lies.
Is there something you think you weren't radical enough about? When you were considered, truly one of the most radical men in the UK.
And I wasn't even radical. I wasn't even radical. I've never been.
Have you become more radical than you were back then?
No, the public have become more radical. I now sit here, and there's loads of people far more radical than me. But I was classed as the biggest.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show you it. There you go. I hope that comes up. I don't know who that geezer is. I've heard of him. You know, that far white guy that has always defended his country and is hated by the media. You know what I mean? But this is on there, and it's had 175,000 views in 20 hours. So it must resonate with some of the British public.
Do you know there was a think tank, and it had 10 terrorists in the world. I was number 10. And do you know who it was? It was the leader of Hamas, the leader of ISIS, al-Baghdadi, Tommy Robinson. I said, what do I do? Make a few videos. I talk about terrorists, so I'm as bad as a terrorist. You can make out. Some newspaper wrote a story. It was insane.
That's very funny.
It's funny, but it's not funny. When you leave it, it's not funny.
I'm like Joe wrote me. I always kiss the flag of England, like Joe Roper's every time he gets 100. I'm gonna,
oh, this is so much. And then they talk everywhere. So I look at my kids, I'm like, what's going on? I was nicked and arrested as a threat to national security in Mexico. That weekend, 30 people were murdered at a football match. How am I a threat to your national security? And they detained me, put me in the detention centre, separated me from the kids, and then deported me back to...
Say, a wise man can act a fool, but a fool can never be a wise man.
England. So I've said all these things, and then now that the world has shifted, British public have shifted, everything's shifted. And now I still sit here saying exactly the same. I've never changed my rhetoric.
What's your favourite word in the English language?
2 words, mass deportations.
Who's your favourite author?
Who's my favourite author?
Ian Brighton.
I
I was going to say myself. trbooks.co.uk, 4 #1 best-selling books, not bad for a who.
Not bad.
That's all right. I've got another 3 coming out this year.
What's your favourite podcaster?
Liam Tubbs. Straight, do you know what I'm watching? Just straight, no bullshit. Answer questions, bang. And everyone now watches podcasts, don't they? It's become such a big thing.
Huge.
Yeah, I enjoy podcasts, and I enjoy listening to different people's stories, and I enjoy actually hearing from that person rather than being told who they are. I think you can sit and watch someone. Do you know who I watched the other day? Who I've been watching? What's Navario Media? What's that?
Oh, no, I don't know that.
I've been on a few shows. Remember, Candid with Lubna. I've been on her show twice. A Pakistani woman that spoke out about everything and is now terrified because of her own Pakistani community giving her death threats. Alex Belfield is back, or as I call him, Alex Bellend. I've been on his show twice. And George Galloway's show, I've been on his show a few times as well. But I don't go around talking about it because why should I? You know what I mean? So, and then I've been on podcasts on YouTube with people that think like me, walk like me, talk like me. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to play out with 1 minute.
There's a lefty on there. I forget his name. He actually seems alright. I used to hate him. I started watching thinking, oh, he's alright. He's alright. So yeah.
Who's your favourite historical figure? What historical figure in British history do you look up to most?
Churchill. Because if you look at his life, he wasn't perfect. He was a bit of a mess. But at that time in our life, at that time in our country, we needed him. We needed someone who didn't give a shit. We needed someone who was a bit of a mess. And I guess that's probably because I look at myself at times as a bit of a mess.
You just compare yourself to Churchill.
Not to Churchill, but I looked at Churchill when I watched the film of Churchill and I saw that he was a bit on the piss a lot.
Sure.
A bit didn't care.
Yeah.
A bit erratic.
Yeah. My auntie told me that.
Well, at that moment in time, we needed someone like that who wouldn't back down, who just didn't care. And I guess at times I think I just steamrolled ahead. So no, I'm not comparing myself to Churchill at all.
Rupert Lowe or Nigel Farage?
Oh, Rupert Lowe, that's an easy question. Absolutely easy question.
Are you a free speech absolutist?
I am a free speech absolutist.
Who do you fear more, radical Islamists or radical progressives? Who do you think is a greater danger to Western society?
I'm going to finish with the term Islamophobia. Now, it means fear of Islam, doesn't it? And I, personally, in my opinion, I think the only ones that are scared of Islam are the ones that follow it. It's only my opinion, but they're trying to put a definition into the English dictionary. Islamophobia. The only ones that fear it are the ones that follow it. Being scared in their own communities and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, a great Tommy Robinson, the British public is ready for a revolution. Worth watching. I have. Now I've got a cat to feed. Ta-da.